Hello, welcome back to This Gamer's Way. I'm Killer Kestrel, your host as always, and this is going to be a little bit different. Today I'm going to be playing a different game on my channel, and that game is, as you can see on screen, Dragon Age Origins. It's one of my favourite games. I've played quite a lot of it, and we're basically going to do a walkthrough. It's not necessarily going to be a guide, but it will have a footage all the way from the start of Dragon Age Origins all the way through the expansion and all of the DLCs as well. So let's get into it. So here we are. Let's start a new game. Playing Dragon Age Origins first, and then we'll move on to Awakening. So Origins first. And so it is, the golden city, blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it's fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven, and doom upon the world.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. Even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
So, interesting little prelude into the game, or prologue. And here we are. The background you select will determine which of the 6 distinct opening stories you will play through. It also affects how the character responds to you throughout the game, or different characters. Okay, so first off, this is the character customization, and as you can see, we've got male or female, and it's set in old times, so like their clothing is very old styled, but nonetheless it's pretty cool. Okay, so races, we can have humans, and humans are very adept. They can be warriors, which is the different classes that we can be. They can be warriors, mages, or rogues. Okay. And then you've got the elves. And elves can be the same. They can be any of them. And then we've got dwarves. Now, dwarves can be either a warrior or a rogue, but they can't be a mage, because the storyline behind them is basically they can't harness magic in any way, shape, or form. Okay, so I think for this I'm going to be I think maybe an elf. I'm thinking an elf. Let's go with an elf. And I'm gonna go with a rogue. Now, I will say that all classes are really good. I do actually have a dwarf warrior who's actually very strong at the moment. On another save that I've got. You can have multiple saves on this game. But for the time being, we're going to go with an elf, and we're going to go with a rogue. Now, the background here, you can select what background you have. Now, a Dalish elf is basically a woodland elf. And then you can have a city elf. City elves are basically elves that are held captive and treated as slaves, basically. And yeah, so actually I think I'm gonna go with the city elf for this one. So next, we can choose from multiple different presets, and you can see that you can move your camera around to have a look at how they look. They got different presets of elves, pointy ears, and do I want that one? Nah. But as you can see, you got different presets. Now for this, I'm actually going to select my own. So down this side, you've got the different traits you can have. So you can select their skin color, their hair, their eyes, their nose, their mouth, and all of that jazz. But we'll get into that in a second. Okay, so skin complexion. I'm going to have him sort of. I'm thinking like that, because it's like kind of middle-aged sort of thing. And skin tone, I'm gonna have him like a nice medium tone. Let's have a look at tattoos. You can put a tattoo on your character's face. I think that looks pretty sick, actually. That one right there looks pretty sick. Let's see what colours they've got for it. That's too pale. Nah. I like that. I like that. Nah. Let's go with that. It's a nice dark shade, but it's not too black. Okay, and leave that tattoo intensity as it is, but you can turn it down to make it a bit more translucent. Okay, so onto the hair. Let's have a look. At the moment, he's got that. So let's go to right from the start. Different hairstyles. I don't like that. See, to me, like, that's more a human hairstyle. Elf-wise, that's kind of cool. Oh, no, not hair colour. He looks slick. That's more like it for an elf. That looks elfish, I guess. I can't say I've ever met an elf, but that's pretty much what I think they would look like. I think we'll go with a nice dark brown like that. And eyebrow colour. Let's put the eyebrows to the same colour as our hair to make him not look strange. I'm going to leave his eyes actually, but you can have a play around with everything here. Nose is the same, mouth is the same, jaws and cheekbones, so you can actually customize it really well, and the neck and ears as well. Let's see about his ears. Let's make his ears a bit bigger. Yeah. Portrait. This is the portrait here in the little circle, and you can have him tilt around and pull back. Okay, and let's have a look at the background, shall we? Oh, I like that. That is cool. And expression. Let's have a look. Looks a bit smug there, doesn't he? Oh, looks angry. Oh, looks derped. That's very derpy. Arr, hey, Schwarv. I think we'll leave it with that one. Okay, and down here you can have a name. So what are we gonna call him? What does he look like? Let's have a look. Ferris. I think we'll call him Ferris, just because it to me seems like a bit of a elvish name. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So because he's a rogue now, strength is it measures basically how powerful physical characters are, and rogues in their own way are very physical, but they rely on cunning and dexterity as well. Okay. And constitution is health. Cunning is how your character learns and reasons with most skills. Magic is for, well, mages. Willpower's for mages. Dexterity is the speed in which your character can dodge and move and attack and stuff like that. Also, it's very good for quick movers like the rogue, for like your dual wielding rogue or your bow shooting rogue. And obviously strength measures how strong your character is in regards to what items he can use, what weapons he can equip. Some items require dex to equip as well, so it's good to note about that. And yeah, so I've got 5 points to spend. I'm going to put 2 in cunning to make it 16, and then I'm going to put the rest in dexterity because I want him to be very agile. Okay, so up here we have our first of 2 talent trees that we can choose from. Now, when it comes to this, it's good to note what is already active. Okay, so poison making's important, and we'll get to that at early stages of this walkthrough. Herbalism is important. Trap making is important. And more importantly, you want to be taking things like combat training You want to get that maxed out, and you want to get the combat tactics maxed out as well. And I'll explain all of them a bit later on. So for my first point, I'm actually... I'm going to put it in combat training. Just simply so I know that I can get stuff. Okay, so I've got 2 points to spend now. Rogues and warriors and mages all have their own separate tree. Okay. Now for rogues, you've got things like below the belt, lock picking, stealth, dirty fighting is like a stun sort of thing. And they're all very roguey things. And then down here we got dual weapons. So you got different finesse levels, and then you've got your archery talent tree here as well. I'm gonna take lock picking right there, because that will come in handy. And do I want to go archer or dual wield? I'll probably go a mix of both if I'm honest. And I think I will go with. I suppose I need an active skill, do I? To start with, maybe? Let's go for dual striking, I think. We'll leave it on normal difficulty, just for the purposes of this.
Denerim, the largest city and capital of Ferelden. Long ago, the elves lived as slaves to humans, and though they've been free for many generations now, they are far from equals. Here they live in a walled-off community known as the Alienage, working as servants and laborers when they can. Despite these hardships, Denerim's elves are a strong people who take pride in their close community. This is the only world you've ever known. Until now.
Wake up, cousin. Why are you still in bed? It's your big day. Come on, don't make me use cold water again. You do remember what today is, don't you?
Nope. According to your breath, it's get drunk before noonday.
You're getting married today, and Sora
No, I'm not.
too. That's what I came to tell you.
No.
Your bride, Nessiara, she's here early.
What? Married me? I'm too young to get married. Oh wait, no I'm not. But I don't want to marry anyone else. I want to marry Jojo. Don't I get a say in this? Come on. Already don't have a choice. Really, that's great. Sooner the better. Yeah, I don't like the idea of this.
Besides, I already snuck a peek. She's beautiful. There's going to be music,
I don't care.
decorations, feasting. Weddings are so much fun.
Then you get married. Maybe you should be getting married.
Cousin, this is your day, not mine. All right, I'll stop tormenting you. I should go talk to the other bridesmaids and find my dress. Oh, Source said that he'll be waiting for you outside, so move it.
Cool. Okay, so Source. Okay, guys. So as you can see, we have our little character here, and there's chests and stuff there. But we'll get into that in the next episode. For now, I'm going to save it because there is a special reason why. Save game. Ferris, save. Okay, so saved game. Perfect. And this is what's going to happen, guys. This will be posted on YouTube today. I will go and edit it and put it all together so it's all in a nice little video for you. And anybody that's watching, I will make a note of time and date. Hang on, the time is now 5:30. Day is it? It is Tuesday the 21st of February. And once this video goes live, at this point, I am planning on carrying on with this character in my walkthrough over live on my Twitch channel this evening, and that will be starting at around about 7 o'clock this evening, so about an hour and a half from now, and it will be going on for about 3 hours. If you do manage to pop across to Twitch, leave a link in the description below. Come over, join us, have some fun, and we'll go through this together. If you don't manage it and you're watching this previous, don't worry, you're not going to miss anything. I'm going to take the clip and give a stream highlight to YouTube from my Twitch channel as well. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed learning how to customize your character and how to start Dragon Age Origins. And I will see you next time. Happy gaming!